Bonsoir tout le monde. Tonight's notes are on regular ER verbs in the present tense in French. As you know, a verb is a word that expresses an action or a state of being. And in French, just like English, we have to conjugate these words so that they can be used with different subjects in sentences in the correct way. We've learned in our vocabulary the verbs parler, to speak, écouter, to listen to, and aimer, to like. When you see the verb in its form like this, what I like to call the name of the verb, we call that the infinitive form. But we don't speak in infinitives. We don't say, I to speak French. We say, I speak French. The to speak is the infinitive form of the verb. In English, we use the word to indicate an infinitive form. When I say je parle or I speak, that word parle or speak is the conjugated form. Let's take a look. In French, verbs change their endings with each subject, and to form the stem to which the endings are going to be added, we simply have to drop the ER from the infinitive form of the verb, or like I said, the name of the verb. Okay, let's look at these three verbs. Parler. When it's spelled this way, with the ER on the end, it means to speak in English. When I take the ER off, I get a stem. Parle. Écouter. To listen to. Remove the ER and I get my stem, écoute. Aimer. To like. Remove the ER and I get my stem. It is to these stems I will add specific endings for each subject. You may recall that the subjects of our sentences are je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, and elle. We're going to be looking at how those different subjects have different endings. So for je, I add an E to my stem. Je parle. J'aime. And don't forget, because aimer starts with a vowel, A, I have to drop the E from je and replace it with an apostrophe. Now, what do you think the ending for tu would be? If you think of the verb être, what do you think the ending for tu would be? If you guessed yes, you guessed right. Tu parles. Tu aimes. Now the il and the elle form always conjugate the same way. They always have the same endings. Il parle, elle parle, il aime, elle aime. Now these three make up our singular subjects. These are the singular subjects. Can you remember what the plural subjects are? How do you say we in French? If you guessed nous, then you got it right. So the ending for nous is ONS. Nous parlons. Nous aimons. We speak, we like. Our next subject in the plural is vous, and the ending for vous is easy. Vous parlez, vous aimez. You speak, you like. For il and elle plural, Our ending is ENT. Remember Madame Mayo in class saying, when do I hear the ENT at the end of a verb? What's the answer? Never! And that's what they're talking about in the paragraph above. Although the endings for je, tu, il, and il plural forms are spelled differently because they have different endings, they sound the same. Je parle, tu parles, il parle, elle parle, il parle, elle parle. Remember, my friends, we don't hear this ENT. All right. Take a moment to finish writing your notes. I'm going to go through the first verb parler very slowly so that you can listen and repeat to help you with pronunciation. Ready? Let's go. Je parle. Tu parles. Il parle. Elle parle. Nous parlons. Vous parlez. Il parle. Elle parle. Now let's do the same thing with the verb aimer, to like. J'aime. Tu aimes. Il aime. Elle aime. Remember this little liaison here when I have an S in front of a vowel? It sounds like a Z. Nous aimons. Vous aimez. Ils aiment. Elles aiment. All right, that's it for tonight, my friends. We'll see you in class next time, and we'll do some work with these verbs. Bonne soirée. Remember, you can always rewind if you need to go back. See you soon.